Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be doing a demonstration on how to use a bait caster. Really easy. Everyone makes them out to be really hard, and getting a bird's nest is the worst thing that could happen while you're fishing. But once you know how to use them, they are absolutely dangerous. The reason for that is because the distance when you cast with a spinning rod differs where you cast with the bait casting rod. It might be that extra 30 or 40 centimeters that gives that extra time for that fish to strike, and it gets him right in the zone. So I use a not expensive rod and reel, but one that works for me. This is a Diawa Strike Force 100 size reel in a pretty fast gear ratio. It's a 7 to 1. I don't know if the camera can see that. So that's a 7 to 1. And then my rod is a Shimano Sahara 6'2" rod, and it's 4 to 7 kilos, so it's quite heavy, especially when I'm going for my cod. I'll be demonstrating you how to set up your bait caster and what each buttons do, and how you can set up for different types of lures. And to top it off, I'll be just demonstrating some different types of casts you can do when using a bait caster. So we'll get right into it. So when setting up your bait caster, for a little demonstration here, I've just got a Savage Gear spinnerbait on. So really simple. To start off, this button here, you click it down, which unlocks the bail for the lure to spin. Alright, lock that back up. Now, when you want to adjust the reel for the lure, this dial here determines how fast that lure is going to fall. So if you're using bigger baits, you tighten that up. If you're using lighter baits, you loosen it up. Right, so if I really tighten this up, like that, a bit more, and I unlock the bail, the spinnerbait won't actually fall. Ready? Unlock, let go the thumb, nothing. But if I really loosen it, like this, loosen, and then I unlock the bail, that lure's going to fall. And this is the most common mistakes with most people. They really loosen it thinking they're going to get the most casting distance. That's where people get it wrong. You want to actually tighten it as much as you can so the lure will not fall too fast or too slow. So I think maybe about, for me, as I was starting, I would not let the lure fall. Here's a great example of a backlash. This is only a small one, but the reason backlashes happen is because when the lure's flying in the air, the line's going out with it, and so is the bail. It's all unraveling, and as soon as that lure hits the water, the line stops, but the barrel keeps spinning, and that's what unleashes all the excess line. So that's why your thumb control is so important. Look, if this is what happens, bang, see, the lure's ready to hit the water, but the barrel just doesn't stop spinning. That's what creates the bird's nest. Right, just reel that back in. Hold on. Oops. Now for this side, this is more really minor, like, touches that you do when you're throwing the lures. That's got to do with wind, or how deep it is, or even the weight of the lure. But what I like to do is keep it on minimum for beginners, but as you get better, I like to keep it on a 3 or 4, because where I fish is quite open with winds. Okay, we'll lock that back up. Obviously, on this side, the star here is the drag. See, you can hear it click. Hear it. Oh, I'm turning the actual thing. See, loosen the drag, tighten the drag. Anyway, so in the next scene, I'm gonna show you some demonstrations of different types of casts.